All right, what is up, everybody? So, I wanted to speak about a topic today that is big and of interest in the paranormal field today, and over the years, it has become even bigger. And that has to do with the ITC research. And honestly, guys, I think it is a continuing investigation and experimental and research topic. And the reason I say that is because if you look into if you guys don't know what ITC is, it basically has to deal with the ghost boxes, any of that sort of thing, the TV, television, electronics, all that is ITC. And I think the biggest thing that people need to understand about this is that it is a continuing research thing. If you read many of the websites out there or people who have been into ITC research, they will claim that they don't know exactly how spirits can manipulate it, but that they are manipulating it. But I think the big issue is to find out how it's even possible, how these spirits are able to do this thing, and so forth, so that we can continue the research. Until then, it is I don't know how else to say it to you guys, but it can be a lot of confusion, and people can probably be hearing a lot. If you go for the ghost boxes, for example, they sweep through FM or AM stations, and when they sweep at such a rate like that, the theory is that ghosts can use that frequency and the static white noise and all that mishmash noise and somehow come through and able to communicate with you. But how it is done by the spirits is still not set in stone, and I don't think anybody really knows how it is done. So I want to talk to you guys about something that maybe is happening in this phenomenon. And it comes to a term that is called pareidolia or pareidolia or something like that. I think it's pareidolia. But it's basically a psychological phenomenon involving, it can be an image or sound, and the mind can basically play tricks on you, and it will find certain patterns or sounds or something that's not really there, and your brain will say, okay, well, that sounds like this voice, or maybe it's sounding like this, maybe this is what they're saying, or a picture. I think the biggest and best example to use is, when you can make images, in your head. When you look in the clouds, you can say, well, that looks like a bunny, that looks like a dragon, or that looks like an angel, or something like that. That is pareidolia. And it's psychological. I mean, your brain has to make sense of certain things it hears or sees. And when your brain is conditioning to see certain things over an amount of time, your brain will say, well, that is what that is. But in reality, it's just nothing, is what I'm trying to tell you. So I think when it comes to ghost boxes and the ITC research and all of that phenomena, I think a lot of it can be explained as a psychological phenomenon, and it's just explained easily. It can be explained away. But anyways, with that being said, I want to give you guys a look at one of the first ghost boxes that were hacked back in the day. And I've had this ghost box for a while now, and I guess now people are selling this for a lot of money, which is I think it's ridiculous that people are selling this for this much money, due to the fact, if you read the websites, just like I said earlier, a lot of these researchers don't even know how this is done, and they don't really understand it that well. So it is astounding to me that people are trying to make a profit off of this, and I just don't really get it, because it's a continuing research thing. It's not set in stone. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there have been good captures on the ghost boxes from many people. I think it could continue to be used in the field, but I would not heavily rely on it as evidence of paranormal. I think as time goes by and we continue to look into this, that maybe we can start figuring things out about it. But it's only been I want to say just a century that the ghost boxes and ITC research has actually kicked off. So I think it is continuous. I think we need to look into it deeper in the field as paranormal investigators. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this first spirit box. I think it was one of the first, if not the first, that was hacked. It was one of the shack hacks back in the day. I bought this at a Radio Shack back in the day. So this was still being distributed and sold in the store. And I didn't really buy it for that much. And you know, people are putting this on eBay for $100 and more, just for a radio that's so easy to hack and get inside and just pull off a little clip, and there you go, you got a ghost box. And I just think people are making profits off of things that aren't just set in stone, and I think it looks bad, really. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys it. I've had it for so long. I don't rely on ghost boxes as a main source of paranormal evidence at all. So let me put that out first. Now, I think a lot of things can get caught on it, and that could possibly continue an investigation, you know, but I don't think you should rely on it heavily for evidence. I think a lot of people will disagree with that, but at the same time, there's so many people in this field who think that it should continue to be researched or that it's just fake. But I think it's a good idea just to research it more and use it more, just to see how throughout the years this will, you know, be reliable. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, here it is. This was one of the first hacked boxes in the day, and I've used it many times. I've actually used it recently with Lydia here, and honestly, I might have caught something that sounds like she's trying to come through and communicate with me, and I will show you that here in a second here. And but yeah, in order to tell this is old, I'm missing the little clip that usually goes on here. If this focuses well enough, I'm missing a budding. Let's see if it focuses. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I'm missing a button inside here because it's been through so much throughout the years. And I'm just surprised this is going for so much money today, due to the fact it's still being researched and nothing is set in stone here. But anyways, if you don't know what this sounds like, it is one of the first ghost boxes that came out back in the day. So I'm just going to give you guys a little sound of what it sounds like for you here. And it is well known for its little popcorn sound. So here it goes. So basically what would happen is you sit here and you're supposed to ask questions to any spirits or anything that might be in the room or ghosts. And they're able to come through this and interfere with the sounds, the mishmash sound, and able to talk to you, right? So for example, I'd be sitting here saying, Lydia, are you here with me right now? Lydia, are you able to say your name through this device so that we know you're here with us? Lydia, can you say hi for us, please? To let us know you're here with us.
The server.
Anyways, that's what that looks like, and that is the only, suppose, you know, spirit box that I have. I never really had the motivation or desire to really buy another one of these ghost boxes, just due to the fact that most of them are the same. And although they have different sweeping rates and all that, I mean, you're still dealing with radio voices, you're dealing with phonetic sounds and all that type of normal things that come through. And like I said, pareidolia is one of those things that can just be explained to, when you hear radio voices come through and sweep at that rate, it is possible, in my opinion, that you can be making words out because your head's trying to make sense of what is going on. I mean, you hear different words all the time, and if you hear a certain thing or see a certain thing a certain way, your head or mind is just going to make that picture out and say, well, this is what it said, or this is what it looks like. So I know I'm going to have a lot of people who disagree with that, but I mean, that's one of those things out in the field, unfortunately, that has actually been termed and coined. So I believe it. So you got to be careful. I'm not saying the ghost boxes are fake. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be used. I am saying, though, it is a continuous research process, and I think people are making money on it when they shouldn't be making that much, at least. I mean, sell the radio for what it is, but I think a lot of people are abusing it, honestly. I'm not going to sell this little tiny radio for $100 or more. It's plastic. Like, this thing can break easily. And the purpose of it's to be a radio. I mean, but I think it should be used more. I think we need to continue to research it and see what it comes in the next few years and all that. And there's people talking. That's nothing paranormal. But yeah. So I actually want to talk to you guys about something else too. And I actually got to get up and get my voice recorder. So it'll be 1 second here. Alright guys, I just had to grab my recorder real quick, but I'm going to have you guys listen to, off this voice recorder that I got, a recording of one of my spirit box sessions, or my ghost box sessions, whatever you want to call that. There's many terms for it, which I believe could be possibly Lydia coming through due to what she said. So I'm just going to play the whole little session, the 2 minutes and 11 seconds of it. Just to give you guys an example of what a session would look like. I have to probably do one on camera for you guys one day, just for research purposes and all that. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me if there's anything paranormal you hear in this recording. I think at least one answer that I got could possibly be this doll here with the spirit that's in it. So, which, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, maybe you're new to my channel, you can go to my channel and see my other videos on unpacking her and the other doll I have, Ashley, from eBay, and see the other videos I did on them, because it's a continuous series I'm doing, which is a haunted doll series. So take a look at those other videos if you want to get a background on who Lydia is here and who Ashley is, just so you understand a little more. And I want you guys to listen to this recording and just tell me what you think. I'll point out where I think I hear the voice that I think is actually this spirit, because I ask her like more than once what her name is, or what the spirit, what your name is, to whoever, what spirit I'm talking to. And I get this clear, what I think is clear voice saying Lydia. Now, with that being said, this is continuous, right guys? So I still have to do more, box sessions. I'm going to do more, see if I can get anything more out of her. So here we go. I'm just going to let you guys listen to it here. Well, I'm going to go back here. Sorry about that. Yeah. voice to speak to me. Yeah, factory. Lydia. Is there a spirit by the name of Lydia here? Can you give me your name? I made. Concerned about Discord. Do you know you're dead? Now, when I bought this doll from eBay, what was the story? What was the name of the girl that was supposed to be in this doll? It was a grand Dr. Neil Jam. I gotta tell you. Can you give me your name? All right, guys. So at that end there, you heard me kind of yell, "Can you give me your name?" And then I heard just a little bit after that, "Lydia." And I think that might have been her trying to reach out to me. And that's only a think. That's not a positive. Like, yes, she was reaching out to me. Tell me what you guys think. I'm still going to be doing more of these sessions, and I'm actually going to put the full recording on for you in case that was really, really low. I think I was covering up the speaker like an idiot because I just did buy this recorder not too long ago. I'm actually able to listen to it live with headphones in it. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. But I'm sorry about the little vibration in the back too. If you heard that weird like vibration, it was actually one of these. I was actually experimenting with one of these new EM pumps that I bought from eBay. They put out a lot of EMF, so that's pretty good. And I was just trying to put them by the doll, and while I was having a ghost box session, see if that could influence the energy and the spirit possibly to speak to me. I'll be doing that more in the future too, just to experiment with it and see what we can get from that. But I will put the recording here for you guys to listen to real quick. So just take a listen and tell me if you think that's anything positive, or do you think I'm just hearing things? So give me your opinion. Now, when I bought this doll from eBay, what was the story? What was the name of the girl that was supposed to be in this doll?
It was a grand Dr. Neil Jam. I gotta tell you.
Can you give me your name? Okay, and also I hope you guys can subscribe and come in to my channel more often to see what I'm doing to continue the paranormal research. And I'm just hoping to do it in a positive way, in a way that is clean and for real. And I'm just hoping through it all that, you know, God's with me. And I know there's a lot of different beliefs out there, opinions on the spiritual world, and I just hope you guys know that the ones who are saying that I shouldn't be involved with this because of my belief as a Christian, I just want to say to you, I'm not trusting what these spirits will tell me. I'm not trusting what, you know, I'm not going to follow them as a leader in my life because I know who the true one is, and I don't see any sin from that. But I do want to change lives. I want to see more people who are unbelievers come in, as I have a skeptical approach to a lot of things, and follow me through this so that maybe I can change their minds or lead someone into a different direction in life. Maybe help families in the future who think they're having hauntings and want to be proved or disproved, so they can have some peace, at least a little peace in their life. So yeah, guys, just subscribe, enjoy, and continue to check in often. Guys, stay safe out there, and stay happy. All right.